Do you know what the Subspace Emissary is? If you don't, this is a great video for you to see yourself what it is. And if you do, then this video will provide a fresh look into it, one I guarantee you haven't seen before. Hello, and welcome to part 2 of my Amiibo / Subspace Emissary look into videos. Today, we'll be looking at Smash Bros. And, you know what? No, Nintendo's finest work. What makes it be that? Well, come and find out. This is my story with the Subspace Emissary. One day, I was chilling at home playing with a Nintendo Wii when my dad came with a new video game, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I was really excited about this, and we immediately started playing. Sometime later, one of my friends came over to my house and pointed out the adventure mode. I didn't ever pay attention to it, so we went and started looking around until we saw the button. Yeah, that button. We clicked it and I was exposed to heaven! Dude, the Subspace Emissary is so damn cool! The story follows, well, every Nintendo character. Everyone is given the same amount of attention, I would say, which is really surprising considering that every single character appears in this campaign. Well, almost every character. It all starts with Mario, Peach, Zelda, and Kirby. They're all in a stadium preparing for a friendly fight, kind of like how they are expressing it to the world, kind of like an event. They're preparing to fight, which has a different cutscene depending on if Mario wins or if Kirby wins. But regardless, what happens next is that the whole sky darkens. The helicarrier comes flying through, delivering purple ball thingies that spawn original Smash enemies. Then, Peach and Zelda join Kirby and Mario on the battlefield to fight alongside them. But then, the Prime Minister, this new mysterious character, comes along to drop a bomb that is being held and activated by Robs that looks sadly at the object that will cause their doom. Then, Mario gets yeeted into the sky. When Petey Piranha comes around and Wario also comes, he captures either Peach or Zelda, and this action will determine the rest of the story going forward, as the story will change depending on who he captures. Then, Kirby and the other princess go flying to follow the helicarrier as the bomb is about to explode, and then Wario also leaves, obviously. You see how cool this is? And this is just the introduction to the game. There are tons of other character combinations that the team really takes advantage of, like Snake meets up with Princess Peach, and this after he meets with Lucario and Meta Knight, obviously, who in turn, when they meet each other, they mistake each other for bad guys and then fight to solve their differences. Or something. Lucas goes through this whole arc of becoming braver because he left Ness along with Wario when he attacked them. And then, he goes through this arc with the Pokemon trainer. Mario meets Pit in the sky, and then, when they finally complete that and they go back to land, they meet Link and Yoshi, who just beat an evil version of Peach that was made from a clone of Peach's amiibo or trophy, I guess. Mario sees this and thinks Link is the villain, so he charges at him and then the two fight. After they fight, they understand each other and then they team up alongside Kirby, creating the 5 heroes. And all with these beautiful cutscenes that actually change depending on the route you're on. Like, if in the beginning, Wario took Zelda instead of Peach, that is now being defeated by Mario instead of Link, and then Link confuses Mario for the villain, and he charges at him, and the cutscenes change with this, and bruh, this is just a side mode in a Smash game. Like, this is a whole game within a game. And the most surprising part is that it's all delivered without dialogue. Well, kinda. But even though they don't talk, you can see and feel everyone's emotions and how they feel. Now, if you've never heard of this mode before, you might be wondering, where's the story going? This seems just like a bunch of separate stories, and my dear viewer, that's what I'm about to explain. So remember how those villains are turning everyone around in Amiibo? Well, Bowser, Wario, King Dedede, and Mr. Game & Watch, for a little bit I guess, Rob and the Prime Minister are all taking orders from Ganondorf, who in turn is taking orders from Master Hand. Yeah, here we go. So Ganondorf wants to betray the Master Hand, but we still don't really know the motives behind all of this. But that's when things get way darker. But for now, let's keep it light. The gameplay of this mode is definitely something. It's not bad per se, but it's also not super good, you know? It's like in a platformer style, like a Mario level, which with Smash mechanics and characters and everyone just having a different recovery and everything can feel a little bit off, but it definitely doesn't ruin the experience. I mean, it's nothing worth, like, being a deal breaker, but it's also worth pointing out. Well, this gameplay doesn't really go in a bad turn until the dark side of this video. So, all our heroes are going around having adventures, turning away from evil, and just going to it. At the start, no one really knows that something is up, but then people spread the word, and suddenly, different teams of characters start joining and coming together. Pokemon Trainer and Lucas then meets with Mark, Ike, and the Ice Climbers. Captain Falcon and Olimar encounter Diddy Kong and Fox trying to rescue Donkey Kong, who then in turn meet with Samus and Pikachu because they were trapped in the spaceship that they were taking Donkey Kong to. Like, everyone starts coming together until the ultimate climax. I could describe it, but I wouldn't do it justice, so just watch for yourselves. Although for copyright reasons, I will be narrating the thing. Alright, so as you can see, there's this huge subspace bomb that just exploded in the middle of the ocean, and then this ship starts coming on. Holy shit. Now Bowser and Ganondorf are coming out of it, and they're getting ready to fire at the helicarrier. And holy shit, they fire at the helicarrier. But then, well, then Nintendo ships start coming out. There's Samus' spaceship, Olimar's, there's Foxes and Falcos, there's everyone. Everyone is just there, and they're all fighting, and they're all inside the ships. Their characters dividing all the ships, and now they're going at it, and they're trying to shoot at this massive structure. But of course, Bowser and Ganondorf aren't going to go down that easily. But oh wait, it's Sakura's baby, Kirby, and he's coming along, and boom! He smashes that shit in half. Now the thing is called exploding, and Ganondorf and Bowser are like, we weren't defeated. But then they go into subspace, and wow, that was awesome. And after that, everyone that's entered subspace, including the villains, who are still bad, but now kind of understand that this is like way beyond just villainy. Like, there's something bigger going on. Also, there seems to be this weird rule that if you are revived as an amiibo / trophy, you are now on the side of whoever revived you. But hey, who cares? It is what it is. Now they're all going to fight Master Hand, but then Master Hand falls, and everyone realizes who the real villain is. Taboo is who was giving orders to Master Hand, and seemingly comes out of nowhere. He turns everyone into trophies, and scatters them across the Great Maze, where only King Dedede, Luigi, and Ness, who are left behind, are able to save everyone. And yeah, this is where the bad part of the gameplay I was talking about comes in. The gameplay is the same, it's just that the Great Maze is really repetitive. You have to look into a map to see where the next fighter and trophies are. You go there, get them, continue, but it's really easy to get lost and not know where to go. Also, you're going to be going around a lot of wrong doors, so just brace yourself for this part. But anyway, after that, everyone is reunited, and Taboo is getting ready to do the same thing. No, not the Great Maze again. But wait, what's that thing? Oh my god, it's Sonic! Yeah, my man Sonic made a surprise entrance at the last moment. He saved all of us from doing the Great Maze too, so everyone praise him. Now everyone fights Taboo. They beat him, and then they look into the sunrise as all the subspace bombs are now kinda compressing into each other and undoing the evil they had done. And then the intro song starts playing. Wait, what's this? Where did Taboo even come from? What were the weird rules of the world, and why did he want everyone as trophies, and why did he scatter them across the Great Maze? Well, my dear viewer, that's where the dark part of Subspace Emissary comes in. This is coming full circle from the original idea of Smash Brothers. I want to have a kid playing with his toys in his room and using his imagination. Well, this adventure mode is one of those stories, or perhaps the story, because in here, like it's been stated in the last video, Master Hand is the hand of the child, who is now a late teen by this point, which will also coincide with the whole edgier tone of Brawl. And being a teen, society will tell him that it's just not okay for him to play with his toys anymore. Not like this, but he just wants to keep on playing. He doesn't want to forget about his friends and this world he created in his imagination. That's why Master Hand was the one being controlled by Taboo. Taboo was forcing him to do all these things that he didn't want to do, because he's just a kid in spirit that wants to keep on playing with his toys. He wants to play out adventures, and Taboo, which by the way literally means not accepted in society or not seeing good in the eyes of society. So this taboo isn't real, it's just the idea of not wanting to be made fun of for playing with his toys and what people will say. He feels like he has to oblige to that. And this is is his imagination. In this imagination, that's why he's real, he's an actual entity. And then his friends, the trophies, are being turned like this because he just wants to put them away in the back of his mind, turn them into what they are, just figurines, not just toys to play with anymore. But then, the trophies that saw him grow up are the ones that beat this taboo. He realizes he can be happy like that. He doesn't have to worry about what anyone thinks, so this beautiful world is now at peace, and they can live happily in their creator's mind. But then World of Light comes along and ruins this.